Today I am absolutely just so excited to talk to you, Becky, about all the achievements that you have had in the last couple of years with regard to CKM. And obviously, especially for women, I think this is going to be a very interesting interview, so please stay tuned. Now, Becky, what is CKM?
CKM is a reality-based self-defense system that was created by Moni Isaac. It's kind of evolved from Krav Maga, so traditional Krav.
Right.
And Moni has evolved the system because he is a big guy and not as in...
Right. Sorry,
he's a big guy, and when he was training in the Israeli Defence Forces, he found a lot of the techniques were very easy for him because he's a big guy and he could overpower people very easily.
Right.
So he wanted to create a system that was good for everybody. So, you know, somebody very small could do the techniques on somebody much larger.
Like myself.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And from CKM, there's several things that have evolved from it. One of it's Smart Safe, which I teach also.
Smart Safe, please, can you tell me a little bit more of that? Because I know it's going to be brought into London by yourself very soon, so I want to hear all about it.
Okay, so Smart Safe is specifically for women. It's taught very, very differently from CKM. The techniques are similar, but they are specifically for women, so dealing with much larger attackers.
Right.
But they're very simple. But we don't just deal with the techniques. We have lots of things in the class, like we watch videos. We'll do a little workshop. We'll sit down and talk about things. One of the first things we do is learning how to function inside fear.
Right. Because I was going to ask you this. I mean, it's all good and well going to classes and workshops and seminars and learning these things, but it's remembering them, right? And
yes, absolutely.
It's with the triggers of like in the moment.
Yes, yeah. And obviously for women, learning to function within fear is such a huge thing. And the way that we train slowly builds up your ability to deal with an emotional response to an attack.
That's crazy. And so that suggests to me that it's for like such an array of people, for an array of like different situations. Yeah,
and one of the beautiful things I love about Smart Safe is we can teach it to any woman. So it doesn't matter your physical fitness level, your abilities, if you've done martial arts before, if you've got absolutely no experience, you can come and learn, and it's...
Which is massive, I think, because
absolutely.
That's what we're trying to, you know, I think promote here also, because I personally think it's such a good, something good to attend at least, but I mean, in terms of people wouldn't want to go because they think, okay, I've never done any sort of art or any, so it's for everyone. Kids also?
It's for girls aged 12 upwards, because we do obviously touch on some of the stronger emotional things, rape and
of course,
advances from so
And do you incorporate any sort of I know it's very physical, and I'm sure you get to roll around the ground with somebody, but I mean, do you use weapons? Is weaponry involved? Or?
Yeah, because you know we're a reality-based system, so we have to deal with attacks that happen on the street, and unfortunately, more and more often, there's knife attacks. You know, guns are starting to work their way into the UK now. So absolutely, we deal with knife, gun, bats, and then other stuff like if you're attacking your home, somebody putting a pillow over your head. You know, somebody trying to kidnap you, somebody trying to put you in a car. We deal with
all of the above.
Everything. Yeah.
It's amazing. And just yourself, just to tell me a little bit about yourself within CKM, and what have you achieved over the last few years? I'd love to know, you know, what were your exams like, you know, what have you...
The exams are tough, they're really, really hard, but, you know, as an instructor, you have to be able to perform all of these techniques under stress, and that's the way that we train. CKM, the exam, it grows as you go from level to level. I'm at level 4 now, and my last exam was, you obviously have to perform all of your techniques, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4.
You actually have to go back and show them all again. Wow.
And you have to be technically very, very good. You have to obviously do this all in front of one of the elite team instructors, or Moni himself.
The big guy?
The big guy. And after you've done that, I mean, my level 4 took just over an hour to do all of my techniques. Wow. And then after that, you'll do a big physical training session to make sure that you're nice and pumped up. And then you do 12 minutes of surprise attacks.
12 minutes?
Yeah, so
Non-stop.
for 12 minutes non-stop, I have 3 guys who will be attacking me, guns, knives, ropes, baseball bats, everything, and it's non-stop for 12 minutes.
Becky.
And believe you me, by the end of it...
Have you ever injured yourself, just out of curiosity?
I have, but I don't want to put people off.
I mean...
obviously the occasional injury, but for the instructor exams, everything's a little
different.
bit...
At this moment in time, Becky, I'm extremely intrigued about what is to come. And what is there, that you're offering now in London in the next couple of months. Please, can you share with everyone what is about to happen?
Okay, so Goldsmiths Community Centre is just outside of Lewisham. Public transport links, free parking. It's the 27th of February through to the 3rd of March.
Okay.
I'm running a boot camp, which is Monday to Friday. You show up at 9:45 in the morning. We finish at 3:45, and it's going to be a long, hard training days. Pretty intense. But at the end of it, you can choose to take an exam, and it'll be for Level 1 for SmartSafe. And also in the evenings, I'm running from 6:45 to 8:45, just an evening class, which will be a whole load of taster sessions.
Fantastic. Well, Becky, thank you so much for talking to me. I hope that this will help increase the knowledge and definitely, the want to come and join in. Guys, you've heard it yourselves. Come down, Goldsmiths, from the 27th of February through to the 3rd of March. Outside Lewisham, public transport all over the place. Get involved.